coming from downtown Chicago, Illinois. It is the Gameshow Gameshow! Let's go ahead and take a look at today's contestants coming to you all the way from Los Angeles. They love traveling food and also traveling food. Give it up for Shelly! You can keep giving it up if you want. Or not. Also from California, we've got another who loves travels and food. Ed Meister, come on down. Yeah! All right, coming to us all the way from Russia. She loves chasing people and then killing them. Eleanor! You better clap for her. I don't know what will happen if you don't. All right, next up, from right here in Chicago, they like swimming, wall climbing, and beach volleyball. Pablo, come on down, sir. All right, next up, right here in Chicago, comes someone who enjoys writing very, very sloppily. Myron, come on down. That's it, right? That's it. You can go down and dance. All right. There he goes. Amazing. All right. Also from Chicago. They love gardening and reading. Della, come on and say hello, everybody. And also from right here in Chicago, they love driving, eating seafood, not just eating and seafood. Monsieur Ima Dumas, come on down. Fantastic. All right, coming up next, all the way from California, they love clothes, shopping, and playing rock concerts. Jam Hologram, come on down. There she is. All right. Next up from right here in Chicago, they enjoy solving problems, shopping. Pinklebottom, come say hello, everybody. Got another Chicago right here. They enjoy problem solving. Nope, same one. Sorry. We're doing another from Chicago. They like catching students out of drinking tea. What? Oh, getting students out of bed and drinking tea. Argus Filch, come on down. Wow. I'm sorry about all that. Next up, they are from their own town. They enjoy throwing axes and throwing axes all over the tower. Well, come say hi. And all the way from Hogwarts Castle, she enjoys keeping away from Nargles and magic. Luna Lovegood, quibble your way on down. And last but not least, put your hands together for the host of today's show, Zane Pinklebottom!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gameshow Gameshow, where our contestants will use their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to play a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show. I am your host, Zane Pinklebottom.
And I am your co-host, Ryan Fairbanks.
Yes, and over the next 15 minutes, our contestants will complete game show challenges and answer trivia questions to earn as many points as possible, and our top 3 scoring contestants will take home a prize, and our #1 scoring contestant will be crowned today's game show king or queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning it in. It's time to kick away that TV dinner tray, buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah!
Ryan, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's get those questions on the board.
One thing real quick, sir. I see what you're about to do. I couldn't get the timer to start, so I started one on our secondary timer, also known as my telephone. So if that thing doesn't want to work, oh, there we go.
There we go. All right.
You guys get 3 extra minutes for it. No extra card.
All right. So we've got 6 trivia categories on the board there. We've got boy band, show us your, match this pose, famous underwear, Disney movies, and U.S. history. So, Della, I'm out of breath and don't feel like walking much farther, so I'm going to give you control of the board. Where are we going?
Disney movies.
For how many?
4.
All right. For 4 points, it's Disney movies. If Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dingle hopper, what would she be giving you? All right. Coming to Luna.
A comb.
Is it a comb?
Oh, it's a comb.
Close. All right, I'm going to read it again. If Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dingle hopper, what would she be giving you? right, first person after I finished reading the question was Argus.
Fork.
Is it a fork?
Yes, it is!
Correct.
And what would she use that fork for?
As a comb, yes. Ah, mermaids are weird. All right, Argus, you have control of the board. Where are we going next?
U.S. history. Or 5.
All right. U.S. history for 5. This person was the first African American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. All right, that was Olga.
Thurgood Marshall.
Is it Thurgood Marshall?
Yes, it is!
Absolutely correct. All right. Olga, your knowledge of U.S. history has earned you control of the board. Where are we going next?
Disney movies for 5.
All right. For 5 points, it's Disney movies. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick? Oh yeah, I know you all have seen this movie recently, right? Doesn't everyone watch Flubber at least once a week?
I watched it today. I did not.
I have it going on my phone right now.
I don't believe
All right.
that movie existed.
It looks like Myron's gonna take a guess.
Dr. Potney.
Is it Dr. Potnick?
No.
No.
I would watch that movie.
All right. Yes. I'm going to read it one more time. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick? You do not lose points for being wrong, by the way. So feel free to just take a wild guess. Going once. All right, Olga.
Robot.
Is it robot?
No.
A little obvious. All right, Brian, what were we looking for?
Everyone's favorite Disney character. We all line up to meet him at Disney World. Weebo!
Weebo, yes. Weebo is the name of the professor's robot sidekick.
Weebo the Wobot.
All right.
May I pose a question?
Yes.
The question is, who got the first question right? Because I just plumb forgot to put their points up.
Argus.
Thank you.
All right. Eleanor, you didn't get that wrong, so I'm going to give you control of the board. Where are we going next?
Boy bands.
For how many?
5.
All right. Boy bands for 5. Let's see it. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group? All right. Coming to Gem.
Menudo.
Is it Menudo?
Yes, it is!
Correct. All right. I'll give you an opportunity to earn a bonus point here. What is Menudo also?
Oh.
What Menudo is also means something else. Do you know what it is?
Also.
Here.
All right. I'll give you 1 point if you can tell me what Menudo is.
It's an amazing hangover food.
That's great.
You know what? That's good enough for me. It's a soup made from tripe, sheep stomach. All right. Jem, you did get the question right, however, so I'm giving you control of the board. Where are we going?
Let's do boy bands for 4.
All right, boy bands for 4. Remember, don't put your paddle out till I've finished reading. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? All right, Della.
Is it NSYNC?
Is it NSYNC?
Yes, ma'am!
Correct! Absolutely! All right, you've earned control of the board. Where are we going?
Match this pose for 3.
All right, in this category, you're going to see a picture. If you think you can do the pose in that picture, stick your paddle out for 3 points. Can you match this pose? All right, Eleanor, come on down and give it a shot.
Oh, I have to match it.
You have to match it. That was the name of the category. Yeah.
The category is not look at this pose.
All right. She's going to earn those points. And now I think it's time for Ed Meister to come spin this wheel of fortune cookie.
Yeah!
Give it a spin and say no blammies. No blammies. All right. What are we doing next? It looks like we're going to play Stinko. All right, so stay right there. Don't go anywhere. We are going to play our patented game of Stinko. Do not say what this reminds you of, or lawyers will have me killed. All right, so in these briefcases are pucks. You're going to pick one, drop it down here, and wherever that puck lands, you're going to walk away with that many points. But I'm going to give you a chance to potentially double that score right now. So these pucks are covered in scratch and sniff stickers. If you can correctly identify the scent on said stickers, which one?
It's one number 2. Someone
Someone
did their
did
job
right.
last night.
So, if you can correctly identify said scratch and sniff stickers, you'll get double points. So, which case do you want?
I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
All right. This looks like the one that someone forgot to put away. It is. So, this is a sweet food item starting with the letter C. You might find it in a sundae. Go ahead, give it a scratch, give it a sniff. Tell me what you think it is. Good luck.
Is it a waffle cone?
Is it a waffle cone?
It is now, sure!
Sure! It's a very ambiguous scent. Go ahead and drop it down. Let's see what you're taking home. 6 points! It fell out! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ed Meister. He's taking home 6 points for playing Spin Wheel.
And 3 just for spinning the wheel.
Yes, the 3-point wheel spin bonus. And now I'm going to give Shelly control of the board here.
All right.
Where are we going?
Show us your 4-3.
All right. In this category, you're going to see a verbal prompt, which I will read. Once I'm done reading it, if you think you can do the thing in that prompt, stick your paddle out. For 3 points, who can show us your hammer time or running man? All right. I saw Myron stick his out first. All right.
Which one you want?
Which one do you want to do?
Hammer time!
Let's drop him a beat.
I'm gonna hammer time.
I say that's good for 3 points. And control of the board. Myron, where would you like to go next?
Let's go, famous underwear.
All right, for how many?
5.
All right, famous underwear for 5 points. Name the superhero Mr. Krupp was transformed into by 2 4th-grade boys, George and Harold, in this 14-book children's series. All right, coming to Luna.
Who is Captain Underpants?
Is it Captain Underpants?
Yes, it is!
Correct! Absolutely correct. All right. What category and point value would you like to go to next?
Boy bands for 3.
All right. For 3 points, it's boy bands. You might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and... All right, first person to wait till I was done was Argus.
Ringo.
Is it Ringo?
Yes-o!
All right. I don't know why I walked away, because Argus, you still have control of the board. Where are we going?
Famous underwear for 4.
All right. Famous underwear for 4 points. What film featured Sacha Baron Cohen in a very nice mankini sling thong style of underwear? All right. Argus.
Right.
Borat.
Is it Borat?
It is Borat!
Correct. All right. And I don't know why I keep walking back here. Where are we going?
Famous underwear for 3.
All right. Famous underwear for 3. Sticking with what he knows. All right.
Here they come.
What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? All right. First person after I was done talking was Pinkalicious.
Spider-Man.
Is it Spider-Man? More of a full bodysuit there. I'm going to read it again. What superhero wears underwear on the outside of his costume? All right. That was Ed Meister.
Superman.
Is it Superman?
Yes!
All right. And I think Ema Dumas, it's time for you to come spin this wheel. All right. Go ahead and give it a spin. Say no whammies.
No way!
Whammies. You have the rights to the other one. All right. Looks like we're going on a scavenger hunt. So go ahead and go back to your spot. All right. We're going to go on a scavenger hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's going to have an opportunity to earn some points right now. The catch to this scavenger hunt is you don't actually have to move. You're going to be looking with your eyes and your eyes only. You don't have to open any drawers. You don't have to look behind curtains. Once you have located the object you were looking for, simply raise your hand. If you can find the thing within 30 seconds, you will take home 5 points. You are looking for the thing that's written on the top of the drawers behind you. So go ahead and take a look at that, and go. All right. Some people found that stuff immediately. Fantastic. We still have like 20 seconds left to go, so don't worry. Raise your hand when you found the thing. All right, 15 seconds. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time. All right, Shelly, what were you looking for?
A fish.
And did you find that fish?
Right.
Ah, yes, of course. Hanging up there right behind you, Ed Meister, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a gnome.
And did you find it?
It's right over there.
Yes, the gnome in his home under that table. What about you, Eleanor? What were you looking for?
A fortune cookie.
And did you find it?
Yes.
Where at?
Right there.
Ah, yes, on the Wheel of Fortune cookie, which I tried to name drop several times. Good work. All right, Pablo, what were you looking for?
A red kiss.
Did you find it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Ah, yes, right there behind you. And Myron, what were you looking for?
Disco ball.
Disco ball. Oh, I didn't notice that before, huh? Weird. All right, that's going to be some points for him as well. Della, what were you looking for?
Cow.
A cow. What were you looking for? Where was it?
I believe the vest, maybe?
The vest? You know, that's a good guess, but actually, right there.
Oh, see, the light was blinding.
You know what? I'm going to say,
Now I see it.
I'm going to say give her 3 points.
Yes,
Doesn't bother me too much. Luna, what were you looking for?
Baseball mitt?
All right, did you find it?
Yes, right there.
Hanging right there on that side. What about you, Olga? What were you
A
looking
baseball.
for? A baseball. Did you find it?
It's behind her.
Yes, on that table. And Argus, what about you?
Looking for a rubber ducky.
Yes,
Right next to
right next to the baseball. Rubber Ducky, you're the one taking home those points. Pinkalicious, what
I
were you
have
looking for?
the pink pig.
The pink pig. Ah, that's Ryan. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, I see what you mean. Right there. All right. Jim, what were you looking for?
I do answer to that name.
Flamingo.
Flamingo. Ah, yes, right there on the podium. And Jimbo, what were you looking for?
Cheese grater.
Ah, yes, right behind you. This thing's the place I found on my shoulder this morning. All right, it looks like everyone's taking home some points for that round. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
We're going to do one last round of trivia. And I'm going to give control to Pinkalicious. Where are we going?
Oh, Disney movies for 3.
All right, for 3 points. It's Disney movies. Andy is the name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy.
Oh, God.
All right.
Woody.
Is it Woody? I'm surprised. There was like a pause there where I was like, wow, really? No one knows this? All right. Pinkalicious, you have control of the board. Where would you like to go?
Let's keep going. Disney movies for 2.
All right, for 2 points. Who is the nanny that uses an umbrella as her method of transportation? All right. Coming to Jem.
Mary Poppins.
Is it Mary Poppins?
Yes.
All right, correct. All right, and where would you like to go next?
Let's do boy bands for 2.
All right, for 2 points, it's boy bands. What group is the opposite of old adults off the street? All right. Olga.
New Kids on the Block.
Is it New Kids off or on the block? Yes. Ah. All right. Where are we going next?
Let's go U.S. history for 4.
All right, for 4 points, U.S. history. We've been avoiding this now. What year did the U.S. land on the moon? All right, Myron.
1964.
Is it 1964?
So close, but
Pretty close. All right, I'm going to read it one more time. What year did the U.S. land on the moon? All right, Pablo.
1963.
Is it 1963? Ooh, we're going in the wrong direction here, folks. One more time. What year did the U.S. land on the moon? All right. Coming to Shelley.
1967.
Is it 1967?
I wish it were, but it's not.
What were we looking for, Ryan?
1969.
Yes. 1969.
Nice.
All right. So that means I'm going to give control to Pablo. Where would you like to go?
Let's finish off Disney movies for 1.
All right. Let's close out Disney movies. What directionally challenged UK boy band That's the wrong category.
Here's
But,
what I
you know what?
so.
You know what? I'm going to read it anyway. What directionally challenged UK boy band had a hit with their first single, What Makes You Beautiful? Luna.
What is One Direction?
Is it One Direction? Correct. All right. Now let's do one Disney movies for 1 point.
Yeah, I'm real sorry.
If Elsa from Frozen got a tattoo of her personal mantra, it would say, all right, coming to Eleanor.
Let it go.
Is it Let It Go? Yes, because people haven't been able to let that movie go. And I think now it's time for Shelley, come spin this wheel. All right. And it looks like we are going to be playing a game of Snatch Phrase. So, Shelley, I need you to pick an opponent from the other side. Go ahead and pick an opponent from this side. All right. All right, so I'm going to give you each some cards. These cards have some words on it. You have to get the people on your side to guess the words on these cards, but you're not allowed to say those words. So say the words you're trying to get them to guess is fire truck. You can say red emergency vehicle, has lots of water, but you can't say fire truck or fire truck. For each word that your team guesses in 30 seconds, you will take home 1 point. So, go ahead and take that, but don't look yet. Don't look yet. Ready? 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
When you get scared when you have a bad dream.
Nightmare.
Flowers.
Mute.
They
Carnation.
open up.
Bloom.
Blossom.
Yes. When you live
Ceiling fan.
for the babies when they're feeding.
Bib.
If you're
10
going up
seconds.
the stairs, but it's electronically.
Elevator.
Escalator.
When you're running, but slower.
2,
Jogger.
1. All right, and that is time. So, Shelley, what words did your side guess?
Nightmare, blossom, bib, escalator, and jog.
That's 5 points for everyone on this team. All right.
We have mute, ceiling fan, banana peel.
Mute, ceiling fan, and banana peel? Yes. All right, 3 points for everyone on this team. Not bad. I'll take these. Oh, you had blunt on this side. Nice. All right. So, you can go ahead and put your panels down for now, because we're going to change gears here for a second. You side are now a family, and this side is now a family, and we are going to play a little game called the Trivia Feud. So, I'm going to get Dumas and Shelley down here. All right. So, what I'm going to have you do, actually, we just had you two do Snatch Phrase, so let's get Jim and Ed Meister down here. What's going to happen is, yes, you have to pull it up. So, friendly handshake and hands behind your back. So, Ryan's going to read a question. If you have an answer to that question, ring this bell without breaking my hand. All right. If your answer is anywhere on that board, we play with your side immediately. We don't give the other team a chance to steal. Make sense? All right. Ryan, whenever you're ready.
If Barbie had to... Ooh, goodness. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
High heels.
We have high heels.
Yes, we do!
All right. So we're coming over here. Pinkalicious. It's tough times at Mattel. If Barbie had to get rid of some of her stuff, what do you think she would sell?
Her car.
We have her car.
You know we do.
All right. One answer. All right, Argus. It's tough being a millennial now. So what do you think Barbie's going to get rid of?
Her dream house?
We have her dream house. All right. She's gonna be a renter, live in Wicker Park now. All right, Olga. What do you think Barbie's gonna hawk for some fast cash?
Her clothes.
Her clothes. All right, Luna. What do you think Barbie's getting rid of?
Wait. Do we have 3 strikes?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
okay.
there's 3 strikes, but you don't have any right now.
Oh, okay. Her jewelry.
We have her jewelry. All right.
Oh,
Dumas, you have the potential to make this a clean sweep right now. I don't know if you played with as many Barbies as I did, but what do you think Barbie would get rid of?
Ken.
We have Ken.
Not anymore.
Clean sweep for this side. Fantastic job. Barbie doesn't need a man. All right, let's go right into the next round. So let me get Eleanor and Pinkalicious down here. All right. Friendly handshake and hands behind your back.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Zombies.
We have zombies.
Yes, we do.
All right. I'd say zombies are pretty monstrous. All right, Pablo, you have the familiar face like you've been in a lot of movies. In the movies that you're in, what is chasing you?
Police.
We have police. Yes, the 5-0, of course. Myron, if you're in a movie, what do you think's chasing you?
Dogs.
We have dogs.
Yes, we do.
All right. Stella, in the movie that you will one day direct, what are you going to have chase people?
Serial killer.
We have a serial killer.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd say that's a pretty bad guy. All right. Shelly, are you going to complete the clean sweep here? Name something that people are chased by in movies.
Freddy Krueger.
We have Freddy Krueger.
He is both a monster and a bad guy.
Yes.
So no, so let's get a different answer, shall we?
All right. He's going to be generous and not give you the strike there. He's going to give you a second shot.
No idea.
No idea?
Use it wisely.
Going once. Going twice. All right. Edmeister, that's all right. It's only the first strike. You got two more. What do you think is going to be chasing you in a movie?
How about some paranormal?
Well, we have monsters up there.
Those would be end of monsters.
Yeah.
Water.
Water? We have water.
Aquaman.
There are a few movies. I guess maybe The Perfect Storm. All right, Eleanor.
Yeah. Women.
Women. Going the rom-com route. Good answer. All right, 10 seconds to confer over here. All right. And that is time. All right.
Alright.
Who's the representative for your team?
We're gonna go with Cars.
We have Cars.
Yes, we do.
This side's gonna steal the points. So, Eleanor, you seem crushed, so I'm gonna have you come spin the wheel. Go ahead and give that a spin. All right, let's see what game we are gonna do next. It looks like it's time for Spin It to Win It. So, go ahead and take your spot back. And out of these four colors, which is your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Blue.
All right, everyone turn around and look inside your blue drawers. It is time for you to make a spectacle of yourself. In there, you should find some glasses with a basketball and hoop on them. So, you are going to have, when I say go, you will have 30 seconds to get that ball in that cup. You are not allowed to use your hands to do anything other than keep the glasses on your face. If you get the ball in the cup at the end of 30 seconds, you will take home 5 points. Ready?
I just broke mine.
Set? Let's get another pair there. Is there any extra pairs? All right, we got a backup pair. All right. So, ready? On your mark, get set, and go.
Does this count?
If it's in there.
Oh, it's in there.
Alright, yeah.
All right. Once you get it in there, just don't take it out. All right. And we've got 15 seconds left. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's time. Don't touch your glasses. All right. Shelly, did you get it in?
Yes.
All right, high five anyway. All right, and that's going to be 5 points for Edmeister, 5 points for Eleanor, 5 points for Pablo. A high five for Myron. 5 points for Della. We got 5 points for Juma. High five for Jen. High five for Pinklebottom. High five for Argus. High five for Olga. High five for Luna. Go ahead and put your glasses back, everyone. And we're going to do another round of Trivia Feud here. So let me call down Argus and Pablo. All right. Friendly handshake. And hands behind your back. They are wearing the same vest. This is great. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Thank God I was at work. Name an animal you can recognize just by its nose.
Anteater. Do we have Anteater?
Yes, we do. Good
All
job.
right. That was your first guess. Interesting. All right. Myron, name an animal whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
Elephant.
We have elephant. All right. Number one answer on the board. Della, what's a nose that you definitely knows?
Dog.
Do we have a dog? All right. Correct. All right, Shelly. What is an animal nose that you could recognize in and of itself?
A cat.
Do we have a cat? All right. Edmeister, 2 answers left, no strikes yet, not a lot of pressure. What are you thinking?
How about a duck?
We have a duck.
No.
More of a bill there. Not quite the same thing as a nose. What about you, Eleanor? What's a nose you knows?
Flamingo.
Well, that's still more of a bill here. We might want to get away from birds. What's a nose that you can recognize?
A pig.
We have a pig. All right. All right. Only 1 strike, 1 answer left.
Ooh, no chit-chatting over here yet, guys. No chit-chatting.
Horse?
We have a horse.
Yes, we do.
A horse, of course. All right. That means you guys are taking home those points. And let's do one more round of Trivia Feud, and let's go straight into it. So I'm going to call down Myron and Olga. Come on down. All right, friendly handshake, and hands behind your back. And Ryan, whenever you're ready.
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Food. Do we have food?
Yes, we do. It's our number 1 answer.
All right, number 1 answer on the board. Della, I don't know if you've had as many parents as I have, but what do they tell you not to waste?
You drink.
We have drink.
No, unfortunately.
No, not quite the same. All right, Shelly, if you ever grow up and have kids, what are you going to tell them not to waste?
Money.
We have money. All right. Edmeister, what were your parents always getting on you for wasting?
Electricity.
Electricity. Yeah. Leaving the lights on all hours of the night. I can hear my mother in my ear right now. All right, Eleanor, what did your parents tell you not to waste?
Water.
We have water. All right. Taking showers for half an hour. All right. 2 answers left, only 1 strike. Not a lot of pressure. What do you think?
Time.
Time. All right, Myron, we're all the way back to you. What's another thing your parents told you not to waste?
My life.
We have your life.
Yes, we do.
All right. Fantastic job. That's 2 victories for each team here. But right now, I think it's time for Pinkalicious to come spin this wheel. All right. Come give it a spin and say no blammies.
No blammies.
No blammies. All right. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? All right. We already did the spin split, so I say we do. Whose dime is it anyway? All right. So don't go anywhere. I need you to pick 2 partners from anywhere in the room that you trust with your life and your points.
She said no. Wait, no. What's her name? Luna and Olga.
All right, Luna and Olga. So Pinkalicious, come step up to this stage. Behind her is going to be Olga, and Luna, you are going to be on this side. And we're going to play a little game of Whose Dime Is It Anyway? This is a great one to film, by the way, if you've got your phones on you. So,
Oh no, what is it?
all right. Pinkalicious, stand there and arms akimbo, like so. All right. And Olga, you are going to put on this eye mask.
Oh.
And you're going to put your arms through the holes that Pinkalicious has just created. All right. Pinkalicious, you're going to put one of these clean, never before used tongue depressors in your mouth and make a diving board. All right. All right. All right. So, Luna, it's your job to direct Olga's arms to get as many of these dimes onto that tongue depressor as possible in 30 seconds. So, you cannot touch anything, you cannot say anything, and Olga cannot see anything. For each of the silver dimes you get on there, that's a point. For each of the pink dimes, that's 3 points. For each of the blue dimes, if either of those are on there, you're not getting any points. So, you want to avoid those ones. You will have 30 seconds.
Just give her directions.
Yeah, you just got to give her directions. All right, ready, set, go.
Put your hands down. Okay, good. Good. And then up. I don't know. Okay. Up, 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 up. You gotta go higher. It's awkward. Okay, do you feel this? Honey, don't move. No. Got it? Okay.
3 dimes.
No, don't. Not that hand. Okay, this hand. No. Yeah. The one close. Yeah. Stop. That's it.
5, 4,
Wait,
3,
stop.
2, 1. All right. There are 2 pink dimes and 2 silver dimes on there, so that's going to be 8 points for each of them. Wow. That's maybe the best I've ever seen anyone do at that game. I'm not going to lie.
That was Pinkalicious, Luna, and...
Luna, Olga, and Pinkalicious will each get 8 points. All right. And go ahead and get your paddles ready again, because we are going to be going back to trivia with 6 new categories. All right, so we've got Sing That Verse, Iconic Clothing, Impressions, Super Challenges, Chicago Sports, and my personal favorite, Carbs. All right, so, Argus, I don't think I've seen you in a while. Where are we going?
Let's do carbs for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's Carbs. What cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? All right, Pablo.
Wheaties.
Is it Wheaties? Correct. All right, Pablo, you have knowledge of breakfast cereal. Where are we going next?
Let's try Chicago Sports for 1.
All right, for 1 point, Chicago Sports. What is Chicago's NFL team? All right, first person after I was done was Eleanor.
Bears.
Is it the Bears? Correct. It looked like it just flew out of your mind there for a second. All right.
All right, you got it.
You got it back there at the last second. So where are we going next?
Chicago Sports for 5.
All right, we're going down to the bottom of Chicago Sports. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? All right. Argus.
The Sky.
Is it the Chicago Sky? Correct. All right. Argus, that is one you control the board. Where would you like to take us next?
Chicago Sports for 4.
All right. We're sticking with what we know, Chicago sports. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right. Myron.
2.
Is it 2? You underestimated your hometown hockey team. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right. Coming to Dumas.
All right. 3.
Is it 3? You two have underestimated your hometown hockey team. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right. Coming to Edmeister.
6.
Is it 6?
Correct.
Yeah.
6. Oh my God.
3 in recent years,
Right.
but 6 overall. All right, Edmeister, you know your hockey. Where are you taking that knowledge next?
I'm going to keep it with sports for 3.
All right, staying with sports for 3 points. This soccer team shares its name with a locally shot TV show. All right, that was Pablo.
The Fire.
Is it Chicago Fire?
Yes, it is.
Correct. All right. Where are we going next?
Let's finish off the category with Chicago sports for 2.
All right. We're closing out sports. Name Chicago's 2 MLB teams. All right. First person after I was done was Eleanor.
Sox and Cubs.
Is it the Sox and the Cubs? Yeah! Correct. All right. And I will give you a bonus point if you can tell me what the other name that the Chicago White Sox were once known as for one specific year.
I don't know.
All right. I was looking for the Black Sox there. That was the year they rigged the World Series. All right.
Allegedly.
I don't know why I'm leaving. You have control of the board.
Impressions for 5.
All right. So in this category, you're going to see the name of a person or character. If you can do an impression of said person or character, put your paddle out for 5 points. Who can do share?
No.
Don't all rush at once. All right. All right, Jim. All right. Share, that was just fantastic. All right. I'm a huge fan, Cher. Where we go next, Jen?
Gender and justice. Iconic clothing for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's iconic clothing. In 2010, Lady Gaga wore a dress made out of what atypical material to the MTV Video Music Awards? All right, Della.
Meat.
Is it meat? Yes. Her dress was perishable that year. All right, where are we going next?
Carbs for 4.
All right. Not Chicago, carbs. Just carbs for 4. What is it called when a runner will eat a large meal, usually pasta, the night before a race? All right. Olga.
Carbo loading.
Is it carbo loading? Correct! All right. I'm down with the pasta thing. The running, not so much. Where are we going next?
Super challenges for 5.
All right. What is the 5-point super challenge? Oh, that's a dance-off. So, you've signed yourself up for this, so come on down. All right. Come on down. You're now going to be doing a dance-off. I need you to pick 2 opponents that you think that you can beat in the dance-off. All right. All right. Argus and Dumas, you are now in this dance-off. Dumas looks so ready to go. Let me explain the rules. All right, so what's going to happen is we're going to play 3 songs. When the song changes, you must dance to each song. When the song changes, so must your style of dance. And then at the end, we're going to clap for everyone, but we're going to clap a little louder for the person that you think wins this dance-off. So let me get that first song. All right, next song.
You gotta turn it up.
I love my job sometimes. I really do. All right, and final song. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. So, now it's time to vote. Who thinks that Olga won that dance-off? All right. What about Argus? Sue's about the same. What about Dumas? I'd say that's pretty much unanimous. Dumas, you just won the dance-off. And I'd say it's time to spin this wheel one final time. Myron, come give this a spin. All right, let's see what you're doing. All right, and it looks like we're going to be playing a game of, we've done Spin It to Win It, so let's do teal or not teal. All right, so, Myron, let me get the dramatic music. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You see that there's 4 briefcases here. 2 are teal, 2 are not teal. I need you to pick 2 of them. All right, you can help him out, give him some recommendations here. Which ones do you want? Teal, steel, what do you want? You pick whatever you want. You just got to pick 2 briefcases. All right, he's going one of the steel ones and one of the teal ones. All right, so come up here. We're going to set these down. So, what I didn't tell you is that in these briefcases there are point values. There's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5. So let's see what you didn't pick here to start off. So it looks like you did not pick 2. All right. And it looks like you did not pick the 5. All right. So that means in one of those briefcases there's 0, and in one there's 1.
Oh, thanks.
Go ahead and pick it. Pick whichever one you want.
I'm guessing.
2.
I don't know.
All right, he's going steel.
Nobody knows.
All right, so let's see what you're gonna walk away with. You will walk away with. You got a point. All right. Not bad. Plus, you get the 3 points for spinning the wheel, so you walk away with 4 points that round. Not bad at all. And let's see. Josh, where do you want to go?
Let's go with iconic clothing for 5.
All right, for 5 points. It's iconic clothing. All right. In A Christmas Story, the Pink Nightmare is a nickname for what outfit? All right. Pablo.
The bunny costume?
Is it the bunny costume? Correct, yes. The dreaded pink bunny pajamas. All right. So, Merry Christmas. There's some points for you. Where are we going next?
Boy. Let's go with iconic clothing for 3.
All right. For 3 points, iconic clothing. What was Steve Urkel's favorite clothing accessory? All right, Della.
Suspenders.
Is it suspenders? Yes. Did I do that? No, you did get those points. All right, where are we going next?
Impressions 1.
All right, for 1 point, who can do an impression of? Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, coming to Ed Meister.
Get back in the chopper.
All right. Not quite the line, but the accent was there. So, where are we going next?
Let's do Sing That Verse for 5.
All right, in this category, you're going to see the lyrics appear on the screen to a song. I am going to read those lyrics, spoken word, William Shatner style. If you can sing the rest of those lyrics, you will get the points for 5 points. Sing that verse. If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the... All right, Pablo.
Pablo knows. No shit.
Correct! Little B-52s, where are we going next?
Can't believe that happened. All right. Sing that verse for 4.
All right. Sing that verse for 4. 'Cause if you liked it. All right, Ed Meister.
You should have put a ring on it.
You gotta sing it.
You should have put a ring on it like that?
That's just talking in a different voice.
All right, let's try this one again. All right, ready? 'Cause if you liked it. All right, Shelly.
Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
All right. That's actual singing.
Nice.
All right, where are we going next?
Super challenges for 4.
Oh, man.
All right, for 4 points. All right, this is going to be a 3-legged race. So, Shelly, you picked this, so you need to come down here and pick a partner. You can set your paddles down. You won't need them. All right, Shelly and Ed Meister, now you need 2 opponents. Go ahead and pick 2 opponents.
All right. Pinkalicious and Dumas.
Come on down. So, stand next to your partner, and you're going to overlap your middle legs. Yes. All right, you now have 3 legs, and this is a 3-legged race. So, the goal is to race down here and be the first team to give me a high 5. First team that gives me a high 5 will take home the points. All right, ready? On your mark, get set, go. All right, Pinkalicious and Dumas are going to win the 4-point super challenge. Seems Seems like a lot of work for 4 points, huh? All right. Pinkalicious, where would you like to go?
Oh, man. Carbs for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's carbs. The Cronuts is a cross between what two breakfast carbs? All right, that was Argus.
A croissant and a donut. Is it
A croissant and a donut.
Sweet!
Yes, 50% croissant, 50% donut. I am 100% hungry. Where are we going next?
Impressions for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's impressions. Bugs Bunny. All right, Myron.
I thought Putty Cat.
That's Tweety Bird. A pretty good Tweety Bird, but the absolute wrong person. All right, Bugs Bunny. All right, Ed Meister.
What's up, Doc?
Much better than your Beyonce. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're in the final 4 minutes of the Game Show. We are under 4 minutes here, so I'm going to do a little thing I call the lightning round, also known as the Ryan gets really annoyed with me round, because there's going to be a lot of information coming. So, I'm going to pick the categories and point values from now on, and everything is going to be worth double. All right, so let's start off with iconic clothing for 1. What type of hat did Indiana Jones wear? All right, Luna.
Fedora?
Is it a fedora? All right, that's 2 points for Luna.
I know what it was.
Brown hat.
It was a brown fedora. All right, so let's get those questions back up there. 2 points for Luna. And let's close out iconic clothing, actually. What color was Michael Jackson's jacket in the Thriller video? All right. Gem.
Red.
Is it red? Correct. All right. And let's do sing that verse for 1 point. Do you want to build up? All right. I'm going to Shelly. You're out a little early, so Shelly.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Pretty good.
That wasn't the tune, but
Not the tune, but you sang it. All right. So, let's see carbs for 2. What would you say to someone trying to swipe your Kellogg's breakfast waffles? All right. Coming to Gem again.
Lego my ego.
Is it Lego My Ego? Correct. All right. And let's close out carbs for 1 point. 2 rival types of this favorite food include New York style and Chicago deep dish. What food is it? All right. Everyone was out super early, but Pinkalicious was right on time.
Pizza.
Is it pizza? Absolutely correct. All right. Let me see sing that verse for 2. Just a small town girl. All right. That was Shelly.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
All right. I have not stopped believing that you were going to get those points. Now let's close out sing that verse. I can't get no. All right, Luna.
I can't get no satisfaction.
All right, pretty good. Pretty good. And let's go ahead and do
Argus is losing.
impressions for 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'll fix that.
All right, Mr. T. Who can do Mr. T? All right, Pablo.
I played a fool.
All right. I pity the fool who didn't get those points. Not Pablo. Pablo got those points. All right, impressions for 3. Scooby-Doo. All right, Argus.
That's wrong though. Next.
It was like so close to being right, and then you talked yourself out of it. All right, Scooby-Doo. All right, Luna. Scooby-Doo. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of regulation time, but I've got one more thing for us to do. And that is going to be Super Challenge number 2. Alright, this is called the neck ball pass. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you each one of these specially designed neck balls. They go like this, and you have to pass them from person to person down the line. Once you get to the last person has to come find me and drop the ball from their neck into this tub. The first team to do so is going to get 15 points each. Makes sense. All right. Headmeister. Lining up by height. Yeah, go ahead and take a moment to line up by height if you need to there. All right. Ready?
I guess we can switch.
Ready? Set.
And then, wait, we'll do that.
And go.
All right, let's go.
And that's going to be out. All right. So, I'll go ahead and take the neck ball. Thank you so much. So I'm going to give Ryan here a minute to tabulate last minute points and things like that. We do not know who yet has won. Don't worry about what that says. So, I'm going to say, Shelly, if you win the $1 billion prize that I'm definitely not making up right now, what are you going to do with the $1 billion?
I'm gonna travel the world.
Travel the world! Alright, seems like a pretty fun way to spend $1 billion. What about you, Edmeister?
I'm gonna start a restaurant.
Start a restaurant. What type of restaurant, though?
Chicago deep dish pizza.
Chicago deep dish pizza. Ah, man, I'm getting hungry. What about you, Eleanor? What are you doing with $1 billion?
I'm gonna buy a rocket.
Buy a rocket! Alright, we've got Elon Musk over here. Alright, Pablo, what would you do with $1 billion?
I'd buy the Bears.
Buy the Bears. And do what with them?
And then, oh, no.
Doesn't know. Alright. What are you doing with a cool $1 billion?
Buy a big dumbass house.
Dumbass house. Alright. I'm with Myron on that, yeah. Alright, Della, what would you do with $1 billion?
Build homeless shelters.
Build homeless shelters. That's nice. Alright. No, I want her to win now. That's a good answer. Alright. What about you, Luna? What are you doing with $1 billion?
I'd buy my family and friends, like, forever passes to Disney World.
Forever passes to Disney. You stopped at buy my family and friends and then paused for a second. I was like, what? Alright, Olga, what are you doing with $1 billion?
You'd probably buy an island.
Buy an island. Alright. Jen, what are you doing with $1 billion?
Open up a bakery.
Bakery. What about you, Argus? $1 billion. Buying a yacht. Yacht. That's an expensive yacht.
Quit my job and go vacationing.
Quit her job and go vacationing. All right. And Dumas, what are you doing with $1 billion?
I was gonna quit my job too.
He's going to quit her job as well. All right. Fantastic. So, Ryan, do we have our winners?
We do. We have 5 winners for 3 places.
5 winners for 3 places.
Yeah.
Oh my.
We have a whole mess of ties today, and we're going to start in our 3rd place ranking.
3rd place.
With 54 points each, Luna and Eleanor!
Alright. So I don't know if this was clear, but I lied about the $1 billion. But you do win a limited edition water bottle to Ragnarok Axe Throwing. That is our axe throwing floor. Axe throwing range on the 8th floor. Who is our 2nd place?
Next up, she might be figuring it out right now, but with 60 points, Miss Della!
Alright! Della! You win a ticket to our signature escape room, trapped in a room with a zombie on the 8th floor. Yes. Alright. And who is in 1st place?
In 1st place with 76 whopping points, give it up for Eggmeister and Pablo!
Alright. Eggmeister and Pablo.
70, sorry, not 76, but 70.
Alright. Get me one of those tickets, please. You each get a ticket. And a bottle. Alright. Take a ticket and a bottle there. And more importantly, you also win the crown.
What
person gets the crown.
All right.
You get the cape and the scepter. And ladies and gentlemen, bow to your game show kings. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and bow to them. We can come mingle on the dance floor now. Thank you so much for competing. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends at home, thank you for tuning into another week of the Game Show Game Show. We love you and good